Our top story, two former Eskom senior managers are applying for bail in a Johannesburg court. They were arrested this morning for alleged fraud and corruption as well as money laundering. The charges relate to contracts for the Kusile power station. Our reporter Aviwe Mtila was in court. He's still there actually and joins us now live. So Aviwe, how did this all unfold?
Well, Shahan, we basically heard snippets of a web of corruption, fraud and money laundering here today as 12 accused took to the stand. 7 of them in the form of 7 companies that have been litigated, 4 of them present here, 2 Eskom directors, Francis Shauka, as well as Abraham Masango, who of course headed that Kusile power station. 2 of them that were present here include Antonio Jose da Costa Trinidad, who is a businessman, as well as Mapoko Hudson Khamoswane, who's another businessman. 1 was not present here. We understand 1 is at large in the UK at the moment. That's Michael Harry Lomas. But we basically heard allegations of fraud amounting to millions, 745 million, kickbacks to the Eskom executives amounting to 30 million rands. But we heard Judge Albertus Rooks basically saying that the matter will be heard again in court on the 25th of May next year.
All right, and of course, have we heard from all of these men accused whether they are going to oppose a bail and say that they're innocent?
Well, the bail has been granted here by Magistrate Rooks. Basically, that bail has been set at 300,000 rand. Well, saying basically that, of course, the allegations against these gentlemen do meet the criteria. They wanted a lesser bail, ranging from 70,000 to 150,000, but that bail was eventually set at 300,000 rand. And they are now in the process, in fact, of finalizing those finances and making sure that they pay the bail in order to be released from custody.
Now, put this into context for us, Aviwe. We know that government and several ministers have said that people will ultimately pay if they were involved in corruption at Eskom and other SOEs. Is this what we're finally seeing being done?
Well, what we're seeing now, Shahan, is basically this web unveiling. This very issue that we faced with here today dates back to 2007. In fact, in the building of Kusile power station, we understand that that power station still hasn't been complete. We understand that the contract of 1.2 billion rand was handed to Alsomas, in fact, to build this. They subcontracted one of the companies here, Tubular, in fact, and in fact, we understand that's where the fraud came in. Tubular went on to then oust almost in this, in fact, even paying kickbacks of 30 million allegedly to the Eskom executives. You see how far back it dates back. So it basically even paints a picture of the crisis, Eskom crisis that we have now in terms of where the challenges have been. You're seeing a web of fraud, money laundering, and basically a crime, brazen corruption here.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. Our reporter Aviwe Mtila.